Okay.
Buffering. 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay. Kind of. Are we live?
We're live.
Okay. What I remembered last we left off, I took the soul, the horrible soul from our good wizard friend, and went upstairs to realize Hector was not doing well, not doing hot at all. That Hector died and got resurrected now as kind of like a ghosty suit of armor, and we learned of where to go to next as well, with that being to let me just get the name again. Pipple. We learned there are some things that could help us out, including possible wizards that know how to deal with diseases that are going around in Talon. So, we bought some stuff and started to head out. Reggie has been kind of not super happy lately with how things have been. It's just been very chaotic. We were going through the forests, which had some involvement of a druids. Druids likely sold themselves to demons to let the forests be somewhat protected from the fires caused by Felix's brothers and so on that started the fire to try to get Felix out. So, we kept going. We killed some owl bears. Those were not easy. I'm still being heard. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And as we went, we saw Pipple. However, things were acting a little weird, and people were acting weird around Hector. We eventually started talking amongst ourselves. Melinda was starting to see some things, being a seer. And we talked with Reggie about his problems. So Melinda ran in and said, "Shit's gonna happen. It's bad." And we were wondering, it's like, oh shit, what's happening? That's super bad. And then we learned that the city, this was all an illusion. And as we went, we saw all of the bodies. We saw a crazy door thing where turned into a giant dragon was gonna hit us until an angel fell from the sky. Not in the way of like Hector, but like an angel fell from the sky with a spear, killed the dragon, then looked at Hector and was like, "Yo, I'm an angel of justice, and you've done some fucked up shit that you will now need to go to court about," which is kind of ridiculous and crazy. And need I remind? I think there's a flying castle around Pipple. If you check the map, and that's all.
Yep.
That's right.
We can actually look at that map really quick, which we're already on the Roll20. Katie, have you gotten? You are in here. Cool. I am going to do names only. Katie, just so you know, I don't think this has changed anything. We only do roller. You already know this. You're already in my other campaign. I don't know why I'm teaching you this. Never mind, you're good.
Wow.
Thank you for teaching.
Okay, this is not gonna fly here, though.
What's not gonna fly?
What? Not the hello?
Hello?
This is.
All those words are gone.
That
Hello?
gave us lore.
But yes, as you guys are now standing at the edge of the crater, I will. Did I put the map in? Ooh, did I not put the map in here?
Oh boy, I'm not ready to talk to an angel.
1 second. I don't think I need. 1 moment. We're gonna take a little longer. Sorry.
That's fine. I'm dead.
Why would you die?
Uh,
How
uh,
can you die before meeting my character?
Hector's not.
Oh my gosh.
Hector
wait
might have a
second.
high charisma, but he ain't exactly good
Hold
with
on a second.
words.
Hear me out. We both have new characters coming in at the same time.
I only have a concept. I don't have like a full character rolled out. But also like I'm gonna try my best to keep Hector alive here. It's just this trial is gonna be a little
Am I getting a token?
yay.
Go.
You'll get a token
Wait,
eventually.
is this a fight? I thought we.
I mean, the beginning is definitely going to restart the music.
I didn't. I thought I said. I thought there was a peaceful option here.
Maybe.
There is. We
As
got,
this angel crashes to the ground, speaking the words that he ended the session with, he is going to say, "You, aspect of verity, you are wanted by the highest court. I have been sent here by the Archangel Imperius himself. If you do not recognize me yourself, I am the Archangel Jurat, and I have been sent to end your life." You'll watch as he brings a beam of light from the sky, rocketing it down towards you guys as you watch as a beam of sunlight comes crashing down, and we're going to roll for initiative.
No, so
This,
I guess. Yeah, real peaceful option here. You know, Hector didn't even get a chance to talk to him.
Oh, there's going to be RP in between each turn, so don't be afraid. It's just starting out as aggressive negotiations.
Star Wars.
goddamn American diplomacy.
Aggressive negotiations. 7.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've been back, and do we have full everything? Or...
Yes. More. You've been on the road for 2 weeks.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
it
no.
a bad time then to? No. I was gonna ask about.
I think some of you have exhaustion points, if I remember correctly. Or no?
We're at exhaustion 1.
Yeah,
Some of us.
Yes.
I'm on exhaustion 1.
Oh shoot, Lynn is also
Doesn't-
exhaustion 1. What does that mean again?
Doesn't really.
Advantage on rolls?
It's just disadvantage on
it's
skills. It's only skill checks.
Feel
Yeah.
But that's persuasion.
I have no fear, game.
So yeah, as this beam of light comes crashing down and Andrew puts his roll into the initiative. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Oh, do we have anything to put in the initiative chat?
Where's Andrew's?
I'm
And
putting it in.
Andrew! I
Ah,
meant to say Nick. Who has the higher modifier? I think it's Nick.
I have a +2.
Andrew, what's yours?
Andrew?
oh, no, Nick has the higher. I have a +0.
As he crashes the beam of light down, he is going to say, "Now I will bring the might of all of heaven down upon you, and you will be no more. For I will use the light to undo the light that has brought you into existence. You foul scum of an angel." As he slams the light down, and all of you are going to make dexterity saving throws. Nick, you have a disadvantage at this.
Yeah,
Because of drows.
sunlight.
Because of Dro, yeah. Because
Yeah.
Dro. I mean, actually, Dro works for this one.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, no, that
Wait,
one is actually
disadvantage
not.
against a saving throw for this?
Yes.
I
Just Nick.
do.
I have a 13. Oh, he got a nat one.
I don't know if you guys recognize this reference, but the stat block I have, this ability is called Daylight is Mine to Command.
Oh. Aw.
Yeah?
Mm,
Yeah? Have you watched that, Andrew?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Oh, have you watched what I'm quoting?
I don't
Daylight
think
is
so, no.
mine to command.
Wait, no,
just,
I don't
just so
think
you know, DM, we don't see a map with our tokens on it.
Oh, I haven't moved. Sorry.
Wait. What? Wait a second. What?
Boom.
Why? I was rolling a 20.
Oh, I think he
Whoa.
told me about this though.
Whoa.
What is this music playing? Is this my music?
It is your music.
You played an hour-long.
There we go. As the beam of light strikes down the ground, you watch as it creates a detonation and a wave of energy that flows past all of you. Some of you feel as your skin becomes scorched and as your bodies begin to burn from the massive amount of light coming downwards. Let's check out these rolls. Can you put them in game?
What save
S-
is this?
This is a dexterity saving throw.
Got it.
Is this damage gonna be radiant? Because you know that.
It is going to be radiant.
So thank God it's halved.
Let's see
Yay,
Melinda's.
ASMR.
That's a 21.
All right. So, Melinda, as this light hits you, you feel yourself able to almost hold it back, even though the foul energy still resides within your staff and some within you. You still feel able to be able to hold this back. Perhaps it is your patron keeping you safe during this time. However, you will watch as Bran and Hector are thrown back from the strength of this light. You guys will be tossed back 10 feet.
Oof.
I'll move back 10 feet then.
Ow.
Are we all tossed back 10?
No, you, Felix, and I'm rolling for Reggie now.
Where did I go? I was like,
I moved you 10 feet. You were,
oh,
no, you were here, and I moved you. No, there. There you go.
is that really back?
Yeah, because you went from
Oh,
here
yes,
to there.
exactly.
Because it's a center. It's all centered on Reggie on accident. You'll hear the angel go after the ray hits. He will go, "My apologies, mortal. You did not deserve to be pulled into this conflict, but sadly, for cohorting with a villain and a murderer, your sentence will also be death." And you guys that failed, which is two of you, which is Hector and Brand, you guys will take 20 radiant damage. Yours will be cut in half, Hector.
Yep, to 10.
The rest of you will also take 10. Those of you who passed.
It's not as bad as I thought.
Yep, and those who failed to save get thrown back. Um, I forgot to put his initiative in. Wait, did I? Okay, yeah. You'll notice as the light subsides, you will no longer see Reggie.
Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa.
Can you fucking kill Reggie? we'll figure it out.
Oh, real quick, because Melinda's, unless it's been over an hour at this point, Melinda's
Yep.
invisibility should still be up.
It should be.
Is Reggie invisible or is he gone?
Reggie is invisible. He ran out of the way of the light, and then he's hanging out on the side.
Oh, Reggie's invisible. Okay, that's good.
Oh, Nikos is here.
Hi, Nikos!
Hello.
Nikos, I did the thing that I put in your chat. I hope that's okay. All right, cool.
Well, it looks like you guys don't get out of this, because this guy
Can I-
wants us all fucking dead.
Can I narrate for Nikos?
No.
Nikos.
Narrate for
I will
Nikos.
narrate everything you type. Nikos says good.
All right. As the angel lands and you watch as he kind of sets foot onto the ground, you watch as he begins marching forward, and you'll watch as light streams from each footstep, as you'll watch little bursts of light removing each pebble of soil from his boot as it burns to a cinder, and the ash kind of sets to the ground. As he steps forward, you'll watch as he stands before you, Melinda. He's going to crouch down and he's going to go, "Perhaps I will not have an issue slaying you alongside of him, foul thing."
You made him a map.
The
He-
whole world's moving.
Whoa!
That at least gives us an opportunity attack. against them.
Nikos wants to say okay, but like if we give the angel Hector, will it leave us alone?
Probably.
Wow! Wow!
Um,
Damn.
as it shifts now to the next in the initiative order, which will be Felix. No, I'm sorry, Bran. Bran.
Father Bran.
Cool. So I gotta change. I'm basically.
You
I was
can try to
basically
talk to
knocked
this guy
out
if you'd like to.
I don't know if you'd listen.
Yeah.
No one has tried yet. He just started to combat because he's angry.
That's fair. Angel. Angel. We are not in any position of antagonization against you. We were merely here to try to help the mortals of this world. Currently, there is a lot of sick and dying on this world, and we are just here to merely help. I do not know what crimes Hector has committed, but just out of guilt of association with this, and the penalty being death for all of us, could lead to the death of many, many more.
Although you are beneath me, human, I will treat you.
I'm not a human.
No, they
but
angels
okay.
call everything human. Creatures call anybody from this
Racist.
planet human. It's a human.
Yeah,
Human in this world are more like everything. Everything's human. Like,
Gotcha.
he'll go, "Human, I will treat you with respect, though you are beneath me, by giving you a response. By ending this one," as he points over at Hector, "many more lives will be saved than you will ever understand. This glorious city that now lays before you was laid to ruin when this one chose his landing place, when he was thrown from heaven itself."
Isn't that then an issue mostly with Hector and not all of us?
Oh wow, thanks for taking up the advice.
Father Brand's just saying it how it is. That does-
Would you be
I
so
do not
quick
know what-
to cast aside a partner, or a friend, or whatever he may be to you, just to save yourself, so that you may save others?
I am not saying I'm trying to throw him under the boat. I am just saying it is absurd to put all of us on the blame of his crimes.
Roll persuasion.
Okay. I have disadvantage. Because exhaustion. That's gonna be an 11. Does an 11 do anything?
I'm thinking. He's going to look down and he is going to say, "Sadly, human, I must do what is needed to be done. And though I do not wish to soil more life or this ground with more death, I must do what I have been sent to do by the Archangel himself." With that, are you going to do any actions on your turn, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Aura of Vitality. So I'm gonna make a 30-foot aura.
I'll So Nico says he's more of a subordinate, but a good one.
Yeah, he says that to me. Yeah, he's like, oh.
And then I'm gonna try to heal myself. I'm gonna heal myself.
Also,
3d6 as a bonus action.
also, I just don't know if Nico's going invisible will do anything. Thinking on it, it's a fucking angel.
Okay, that's better.
What type of
then
angel doesn't have true sight?
I'm gonna move right here. And then that'll be my turn.
Do you have true sight? Dang.
I mean, well, a full angel probably, yeah. Like this dude.
With
And
that,
that will be my turn.
we will move to Felix's. Felix, you're looking up at an angel, the first one, other than Hector, that you've ever seen. And he is a giant. He stands above you, easily 30 feet tall, as he hangs above you now. As you're one of the few people still standing right next to him.
Before I do anything, I should ask, did I gain exhaustion from traveling?
No.
You're a cat now.
No, you
Okay.
stayed in the. You and Reggie were the only ones that didn't.
Yeah, because you guys stayed in the cart. Other people walked so that way because one of the horses got killed. So the cart couldn't carry as many people.
Gotcha. Let me just look at my stuff real quick. I don't remember to write that down. Did I wrote it down somewhere? No, I did not. I'm a little dummy. Okay.
What are you doing, Andrew?
I'm just looking at my racial abilities, my special abilities, and I never seem to remember to write it down on my sheet, and so I just have to keep going back to the pinned messages. But thankfully, it's not too far away.
Yeah.
Let's see. The one thing that's is I mean whatever. Is my invisibility, is that an action to use, or is that?
Yes.
I know it's.
Yes.
Okay. But then again, he's right there. I'm going to use a action disengage, and then move. How much do I move him? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll just stand kind of just right behind Father Bran.
Dr. Father Brand.
And then I'm gonna say for right now that's my turn because I would take a little bit longer to figure out other stuff. So
All right, so you're just going invisible?
no, I stopped that. I just did a action disengage from
Sounds good.
Giant Angel and then just went right behind Father Brand.
As you run over to Father Brand, you'll watch as the angel looks down at you. As it goes to strike the ground where you were, you're able to zigzag out of the path of the blade as it slams into the earth. He is going to say, "Be still, rodent, for you, as this one beneath me, are both deserving of judgment." With that, we will move the turn to Melinda.
That's a very good question. Because honestly, this is one of the rare times when Melinda is honestly not entirely sure what to do. Because this is a powerful angel. It showed up. It wants her dead because she's kind of being powered by a demon right now. She's probably remembers when she was a child when the angels used to roam and rule. And they're not exactly as saintly as they appear to be.
Yeah, but look at how big Melinda is now, so you're fine.
Oh God!
she just turned into a fucking kaiju.
She just casted Large and Reduce on herself 6 times and just.
Just ate a fucking mega mushroom.
Wait, let me just turn into a bear and then somebody do that to me.
I think
so he would just
what
wrestle
she'll
it.
do is she's gonna take a few steps back, action disengage, and while she's doing this, she's gonna be asking her patron, like, do you know this person? Any ideas on how to not get fried?
I don't. Run. Run.
Alright, if that's the patron's advice, that's the patron's advice.
As you look at your staff, you'll watch as it blips out of existence.
Oh.
Does she no longer have the staff features, or did she just lose all her warlock abilities?
All you don't have is the staff features at the moment.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh shoot, is Armor of Agathis an action or bonus action?
Action.
Darn it, I already used my action to disengage. Well, he's gonna run to the other side of this crater. It's literally just a place full of rocks. What you gonna do? Throw a rock at this thing? She could cast spells, but she doesn't really have anything. Sure, that works. She can't dash because she already used her action to disengage. She's just zoop.
All right, now it is your turn, Hector. Roll a lore check for me really quick.
Okay. You mean history?
Yes, sorry, I bounced between Star Wars and this.
Okay, that's good. That's actually something. Oh, wait, I have disadvantage on this.
You do.
Beauty 20 plus thing. One. Wait, oh. Okay. One. That's a. Nope, that's not one. I don't know shit.
As you try to remember this individual, your eyes begin to kind of like fog a little bit as your head begins to kind of welch with not a pain, but like a dull sense of trying to search through memories that just don't reside in you anymore. You're like scratching at your head for a moment as you get up, but you can see the danger in front of you and the danger presented to the people that you may not see as close as they may see you, but they are still your friends and you trust them.
And with that, Hector's gonna turn to the angel and be like, leave them out of this! It's not... They committed no sins. My sins are my own. They don't deserve to suffer for them.
They don't deserve to suffer for your fate? Then why did you get to choose when two others of your kind took your fate with you? As he stabs his spear down to the ground, ripping the staff out from beneath it, you'll see an arc of light begin to bend and warp from it. As he lifts it up and he holds it in the air, he is going to slam it into the ground. You're going to watch the visage of two angels appears in light above the staff. You're going to see the angel of your friend, of which the scythe you own. And you're going to see another, an angel with blue light that emanates deep from a dark mask. You'll see him standing there, similar robes to your own, and you will see, sparking from it, as he's holding a small floating key. As you look at him, a memory will spark in your head. You'll see an angel that was made the same day, at the same time as you. The closest that an angel could call a brother. Truth. Your mind will wash over with remembrance and sadness as you remember the two of you being thrown down the same day, him being set down gently as you were kicked from heaven itself. And you remember the plummet down as you crashed into the earth next to him. Your friend, Trust, attempted to save his life as well as yours. By doing so, she was able to use the last of her energy to resurrect you, making it so that she could never come back herself. But your brother, your friend, Truth, was not so lucky. For his spirit was warped and drew in all of the energy of the death that you'd caused in this town, and he was forever angry. and wish nothing of you. As you come back to looking over at this angel, he's going to rip the images out from the staff, picking it back up and slamming it into the head of the spear. As he spins the spear down, back in place and places it back down towards the ground as the spear points towards the sky, he's going to say, "Why do you find yourself, or at least these others, not worthy of judgment?"
Because it's my sin. They didn't know anything of me.
So you admit that you have sinned, then?
And this insanity is why I left.
You left before you were allowed a trial. And though I said that I
Then
was
give
sent
me
here,
my trial.
let me finish. As he booms and his voice rockets through the air, you guys will watch as the earth flies by all of you, as your hair is all whipped back if you have any. You'll watch as Felix's little body is almost lifted from the ground for a moment and sets back down. As he looks over at you, he's going to say, "I have not been sent to slay you, though I wish that my attribute would allow me to do so. I have been sent to put you on trial, and you will be found guilty by me. The rest of you will also be put on trial for associating with a murderer." As he says this, you'll watch as he takes his spear. He's going to point up towards heaven again. You'll watch as a beam of light will skyrocket into the sky. And you'll watch as it slams down once again. This time as all of you are ripped from existence. You'll find yourselves appearing in an old fort.
Oh, oh,
Well,
oh.
Well,
I
this
need
is,
look.
is this how we meet Katie's character? She's also there for some other reason?
I can't forget my parking tickets, guys. I keep forgetting my parking tickets, and it got really bad.
you guys, I didn't realize that parking in a no parking zone was what the heck?
Just to, oh hey, we have enough angel in our group, don't you know?
As you guys are standing there, he is going to sit down. I'm going to show you the map.
Well, Hector's on trial, lovely. Great.
You watch down as he sits down in what looks to be an ancient chair as he does shrink down a bit of size. As he sits down, he is going to place his rear end in the chair. He's going to crouch down as he places his spear in the center of the room as light radiates. You'll watch as he casts Zone of Truth upon all of you. As he crouches down and looks at all of you, he is going to say, "Do not bother to try to flee, be it with magic or stealth. I can
Is Zone of Truth a wisdom save?
Yes, you guys do need to make wisdom saves. Unless you just
Oh,
wish
good.
to succumb to the Zone of Truth.
You know what? Hector won't fight back. Hector knows that he
Reggie will
ultimately
also choose to fail the save.
I might as well choose. It's not that big.
You're not taking me unless I'm dead.
Hey, that's a 19.
Reggie,
It's a save, you said?
It is a
It
save.
probably fails because it's a freaking angel.
It does fail.
I
A
figured.
25.
I thought I should try at least.
Oh, I think
What about a
I
what
think
about a
Felix
25?
succeeds.
A 25 passes.
Ooh. Oh,
Of
thank
course,
goodness.
the
Felix.
one that lies the most.
Each of
I
you
could do it, but I don't have anything to lie about.
singularly,
Hector also has nothing to lie about.
each of you singularly, and some as a group, will go through a series of trials. I will decide whether you are guilty or innocent. But to make it fair, I do believe that we require a jury. You're going to watch as he reaches up to the sky. You're going to watch as a small piece of nimbus will float down into his hand. And you'll watch as he holds it towards all of you. You watch as it begins to create a small ball of ice being rained down into his hand. You'll watch as he crushes the ball, and as he does so, he will kind of put his hand down in a chair next to him and begin to sprinkle into existence a creature. You guys will see something that you have not seen before, but what looks to be an angel created from another angel. As this small angel is snowed up into existence from this crush of ice, you'll watch
Fucking kidding.
as he'll take a piece of metal from his armor and rip it off. You'll watch as he takes great beams of light from his helmet, and you'll watch as they screech down into his hand as he forges in his hand what looks to be a small dagger. As this happens, you'll watch as this small creature clicks into life. You'll watch as he takes this dagger and hands it down to the small angel and places it in her hand. After he does so, you'll watch as with 2 fingers he will pick her up and he will hold her in his palm and he is going to whisper down to you and he is going to say, "You are now Mercy. You will be bestowed a bit of my knowledge and understanding, but none of my cruelty and none of my judgments. It will be your task to speak to me honestly and truthfully of what you decide for these creatures beneath me. As I put them through a series of trials, I want you by the end of this trial to pick one for yourself. Do you understand?"
She's gonna smile and like look back at like down, and then look back at Justice. Yes, I think I understand.
Good. Very well. This is the Angel of Mercy. She will be my jury in this trial. He'll pick you back up and set you down. You guys will notice that Snow is very small.
And she's gonna dip her head at everyone, smiling with her the
How
dagger.
small?
You okay with being 4'7"?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
She's
4-7.
still just clutching the dagger in her between her both of her hands.
As he sets you down, before he finishes, you'll watch as he pinches his fingers on the top of your head and pulls up a small crown, almost resembling his, as he'll let go and he'll go, "First, the smallest amongst you will step forward. Your trial will be decided by me, and I will deem whether you are innocent or guilty."
Hmm. Now this is a debate. Is it technically is it technically Reggie or is it or is it Felix?
It is Felix, as he'll look down at you.
I'm just licking my paw.
As the rest of you will watch as Reggie is, or not Reggie, say, as Felix is put into a small dome, as this angel will show a vision in front of you. I'm not going to put this in secrets because it's going to be more fun to listen in and watch, even though it might be some secret stuff. Um, but you're going to watch Reggie as you are
Felix?
going. Sorry, Felix. I'm so sorry. You haven't been here in a bit, Andrew. I'm struggling.
No,
Struggling
that's
to remember
understandable. It's all
Felix's
good.
name. Felix. As you are in this dome, you'll watch as it begins to increase in size as your friends are kind of pushed aside, and you will watch your size increase to that of a panther. As this angel looks down and almost presses his face up against the dome, you will hear his voice sound. He is going to say, "You have decided to place judgment against your family for crimes that you assume they have committed or ones they have committed against you. For this, you are guilty of the sin of matricide." And I don't remember the word for killing brothers.
Fratricide?
I
Fratricide.
think it is. Yes,
Yes.
it is fratricide.
Of matricide and fratricide. For this, you will be given a test to deem whether your actions were worthy of doing my job as the angel of justice, or if you are worthy of a quick and merciful, as he'll look down at Mercy and look back at you, death. For your trial, I place in front of you a creature. It is a mere rat. Now, based on the power I have imbued you with, this rat bodes no danger to you. But I will have you know that within this rat resides something more dangerous than any weapon or spell or angel. This rat holds a plague, a disease, and that in this creature's life it will definitely cause the end of thousands. You have the choice now to kill this rat and save thousands, making yourself a false executioner. Or you may choose to let the rat live, knowing that it will cause the death of many. With this, I pray that you decide with caution, for your life hangs in the balance. You'll watch as a small angelic ankh will appear on your hand. As it kind of places on your little paw, you'll feel it begins to pulse and you'll feel your body racked with energy. You'll watch as your eyes begin to glow. As you look forward, they'll look like little headlights onto the ground. And you'll watch as your vein, every single one, will be pulsed with a bit of light for a moment. Now, make your decision. And you'll watch as he stops talking and stares at you.
Hmm. Did you say that he stops talking?
He stops talking.
Okay. Felix. Hmm. I'm gonna. I want to go with my gut, and Felix does not pounce upon the rat. He leaves it to its own devices.
So, wait, what are you doing?
Is it? I decide now what to do with, like, this the whole test.
Yes.
Yeah, Felix chooses not to do anything. It is not. He leaves the rat.
As you sit down and back yourself away from the rat, you watch as the angel picks up his spear. As he holds it up towards the sphere and begins to crash it down, you watch as he lightly taps the top as it'll burst away. As he reaches his hand down to you, he places it before you so that you may crawl inside.
I might as well. I'll crawl. I'll kitty cat crawl into his hand.
As he picks you up and brings you over, you watch as he brings you close over to Mercy. As the rest of you are unable to hear this, you'll watch as he brings you close as he looks down and he holds you before her. What is your judgment
Fuck
of
is
this one?
the Evangelion intro play?
You just activated my trap card.
No, it's Evangelion.
It's Katie's
Cast
theme. Let
Pot of
Katie enjoy her
Greed.
theme.
I cried.
I cast Pot of Greed, which lets me get 2 bonus spell points.
What is your judgment of this creature, young Jer Mercy?
Hold on. Wait, just to clarify, he chose to not kill the rat, right?
Yes.
I think that hmm, he could deserve mercy.
You watch as he
Uh,
looks to you.
but she's gonna look up. But I think that you should keep trying them.
For the crime of fratricide and matricide, you are deemed not guilty. But for cohorting with a criminal, you are still not innocent. He is going to let you down over near your friends.
I will crawl. I will. Yeah, just walk back to them.
You,
Kitty prance.
who think yourself invisible to my gaze, as he's going to look over. Melinda, you'll know he's looking at Reggie, but no one else can see Reggie still.
Well, poor Reggie.
Rest in peace.
Shit. Oh, I'm not ready for what my trial's gonna be. Because it's gonna be stacked against me.
How do you think Melinda feels right now?
No,
She's
no. Look. You had the benefit of not being a fucking traitor to the angels.
Well, apparently this guy thinks he
well.
could judge us for all our crimes, so it's gonna get a little spicy, isn't it?
Nikos, are you here?
Nikos is here,
Type
but
it.
Nico
Type
said
it,
that.
type.
He might
I
not
think
be able to
Nikos.
join in because he's like driving or something.
Yeah, Nikos needs to type. It's a
Yeah,
Nikos
what's your
typing app.
what's your typing, Nikos? Oh, I see it now. In-game chat, yes.
Damn it, damn it.
He said, now it is time for your turn, the one who assumes that they can hide from me, or something like that.
Basically, he says he can see through your bullshit.
I see you.
Good. Well,
Yeah, that's
he's
fair.
going to hold you with his fingers by the top of your head as he lifts you up. He's going to place you onto a podium in front of him. You guys will see him pick up nothing and set nothing down, except for Melinda, who sees Reggie picked up and set down.
Mercy's gonna look confused.
Invisibility is a second level spell, right?
Yes.
He's going to cast Dispel Magic on your invisibility because he can see you.
I think see invisibility was a second level spell. I don't know what invisibility is.
Yeah.
It's a second level spell.
As he drops from invisibility, he is going to say, "Your crime is that not dissimilar to some of those in your group, but it is a crime nonetheless in the high heavens. The crime of revenge. You deemed someone that you met as a criminal for having wronged you, and by doing so, you ruined their wealth, and you removed from them their right to live somewhere safe from the dangers of this world. And for that, you will be given a trial. I first will remove your curse, for you will be desired to hold wealth for this trial. Though the curse has been deserved, I cannot commit to this trial without doing so first. You're going to watch as he takes his spear. He is going to reach it up to the sky. You're going to watch as it burns in heaven's light. He is going to bring it down, and he is going to say, "Hold out your hands." He's going to place. Oh, he's going to place the spear against your hands. You are going to take 12 radiant damage. But your curse will be removed. As he pulls the spear back, he is going to reach over to Mercy. He is going to say, "This one will require a large amount of focus. Do you understand, small one?"
Yes.
You'll watch as he will take his hand and he will manifest a large bag of coin that he is going to hold. He is going to bring it down and he's going to place it into your hand, Reggie. For this trial, I will give you 3 people to pick from. The first, a pauper, a young man that lives in the village of Acetol. He has been on the streets since he was that of a young age. But for how his lack of wealth have affected his life, he has committed crimes most heinous, and he has ended lives in his seeking of gold and wealth. Is poverty enough to decide that he deserves the wealth that you hold? The next is a merchant, in the middle of most, standing in a position neither of leadership nor of squalor. But this merchant has a secret to his accumulation of wealth. He has no issue pressing down on those of which he deems unworthy, and he takes from whoever he can, regardless of their position. He'll take the last few gold pieces from someone if it gets him what he wants. And finally, I leave you with a prince. A prince from the city of Astern. This young man was kicked from house and home due to his appearance and to his birthright. For this, he has been treated with wealth as he was sent away, but not with love. Now I leave you to decide who deserves of this wealth, since you deem yourself a spirit of revenge. He's going to look over to you, Mercy, and he's going to go, "What do you think of this mortal's choice?"
I don't think that there was a wrong answer.
He'll look back from you and look down at Reggie. You have chosen correctly. You watch as the prince disappears as well as the bag of gold. You'll see a small image before you, Reggie, as this prince sitting in the streets has a bag of gold manifest within his hand. You see him smile, and you watch as he takes it down and he begins to shower the people within the home that he is staying at with just as much gold as he had in the bag, leaving enough for him and everyone else. You watch as each person within that building will rejoice. And you watch as the angel looks down at you as he destroys the image with his spear. You are not guilty of revenge, at least not in the eyes of heaven, nor is it worth your death to cause. Do you wish to die then? As he's going to get close to you, and you're going to feel the heat and radiant energy burst over you.
Yeah, don't be a smartass to a fucking angel. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna snark to an angel. Totally a great idea.
Bruh, I'm just waiting for Melinda's turn because she's seething right now. But I'll get into that spiel when it's my turn.
I will let you understand, mortal, that I have decided that you are not guilty. But if you do not take the opportunity you have been given and walk back to your friend, your life will be forfeit before me.
The
Yeah,
heck?
yeah. Reggie, stop.
Now, leave.
Whip your head.
Oh, wait, are you... Because it's Zone of Truth, right? Is that why you're being so honest?
Hmm.
You're gonna watch as he's going to pick you up by your head once more, and he's going to set you down besides the cat. Next! You. You who accept a demon so quickly. Come before me.
Melinda, I will describe Melinda at this point. She did take some time to look around during the other trials. Like, she was paying attention to the trials, but she was also noticing the fallen decorum of this place. But in the meantime, she's also just seething because she's pissed. She has no say in anything right now. This thing's probably gonna kill her because she's got a freaking demon patron, which is a big no-no.
And you can't lie. You can avoid the truth, but you can't lie.
She's like, she walks up to this angel with a look of utter contempt. Just kind of like trying to give her best, meanest stink eye she can. But he's an angel, so it's probably doing literally nothing. And she's just this mere mortal. Anything, it's not helping her case, but she's kind of half accepted the fact that she's probably going to die today. And then the demon's probably gonna get dead too, so her whole immortality mind thing's probably not gonna work. Her soul's probably gonna be trapped forever.
Melinda!
But she's gonna
Honestly though,
she's gonna go down. But if she's gonna go down, she's gonna go down with a fire in her eyes. So yeah,
fuck yeah.
Melinda!
this place. I just want to say you're not a very good housekeeper.
You'll watch he doesn't display emotion when you make this comment. You'll watch as his eyes just begin to continue to keep the amount of flame that has been perpetually burning from them since he arrived. After you speak, he is going to say, Melinda, the sightseer, student of the city of Esatol and resident of Talon. You have been brought before me for committing a heinous act in the eyes of heaven, but not one in the eyes of humans. For this, your trial will be a choice. I offer you the chance.
She flips from giving him the meanest glare ever to a look of actual genuine surprise. And
I
now she's curious.
I will give you a choice. Your choice will not be affected by me. I will not claim that one will cause me to kill you nor the other will. But I will leave you with the option to keep the creature that you have declared as a patron, as a giver of power. But to do so, I will remove from you access to the knowledge that you have learned. You will be returned to a young mind, one of charisma and boast. Or you may choose the path of the high heavens, and you may choose me as your patron. But I am not nearly as friendly nor kind as the creature of which you have made a deal, and I will hold you to each and every word as the laws of Celestia itself. And there's a third option. I cure you of your plague, and you take neither, and you return to the ways of academia until your eventual death of a long life.
Hmm.
Melinda, this actually does throw her for a loop. Honestly, she doesn't like to admit it because she's not very good at admitting that she likes people, but she really does like her patron. And if she were to lose the patron's going to be at the mercy of the angels and he'll die. And honestly, she doesn't want that. Losing her intelligence would suck. It would suck muchly. Taking on the patron, becoming a full charisma. She definitely doesn't want to let this guy become her patron. Because, no. But again, curing her of the plague. What was that third option again? Cure of the plague, and would that also kill her patron?
You'd be cured of the plague, and then you would just be allowed to follow the ways of academia, meaning you'd have to stay a wizard.
You'd just be a wizard.
So, assumedly, yes, perhaps your patron will be murdered.
No, you know what? I actually, honestly, as a player, think it would be more interesting if Melinda went full warlock and just decides to befriend her patron. I just remember that one time that the freaking demon patron called her a friend, and I can't get over that.
Oh.
I can't bring myself to throw him to the wolves. I feel really awful about giving up her intelligence.
I actually assume. I'll let him go ahead.
I'm just This is not an easy decision.
He stands waiting as he kind of arcs himself back into his chair. And he will go, take as long as you need, for eternity is at my fingertips. And as long as you are here, none of you will cause issues to those below. Except for that weird werewolf one that you guys just like left in a town. That was a little stupid, to be completely honest. He's a murderer. He killed 38 children in the woods. You guys never asked him that, but he did. It's
Oh no.
Really, it comes down to what does Melinda cherish more, her academia or her patron?
you got your entire life to wait. You'll outlive everyone here.
Yeah.
You could honestly just stay here forever.
Reggie?
Not true. I will live. I'll live.
Yeah, you'll live
Aw.
too. Reggie will also live this long, and Hector.
Oh my.
Felix
This is
I
a
won't.
think I will.
hard
Yeah,
decision.
you will be too. Felix is the only one that's gonna die.
I was actually kind of liking the warlock. My issue. DM, just a question. If I do
Yes,
take option number one, does that mean her intelligence gets lowered but her charisma gets boosted?
it will be a swap.
Oh, so it would be intelligence 10, but 20 charisma is
Mhm.
what would happen.
Yep.
Oh.
You'd still keep your wisdom though, so I don't know if your wisdom's high.
It's 13. She made deals with this patron. Damn it. This is for her whole life. She has spent her entire life like studying and trying to become the best wizard. So just another question. If she takes option 3, she just reverts to a level 6 wizard instead of this
Yep.
level 4 or level 2? Okay.
Yep.
DM, you gave me a hell of a choice.
Yeah. I even gave you that option for Celestial Warlock.
You did, but Linda's not going to take that.
Oh, I figured you wouldn't.
I think the real question is she willing to throw her whole life away for her patron? It's possible that she could get her intelligence back because the patron wouldn't be affected; it would just be her.
It's
But not up to 20. So it's either go full wizard or go full warlock. She can't be this middle ground anymore.
You have to remember too, one of these options will just kill you. Straight up. So,
Will kill me.
mhm.
Probably the one where I buddy with the patron.
No, don't assume that. Don't assume that. Don't assume any of the answers are what you think they are.
Cure the plague. That could also mean you could cure the plague by killing me.
Good.
What's Mercy doing right now? She just watching?
She's looking at you intently. Like she's already determined an answer.
Is there any way she can talk to her patron right now?
Yeah. He just removed the staff from your presence.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's gone.
I didn't know if he was like hiding because he's in the freaking.
Oh, he's hiding. He's hiding. His body. That's about it.
Mentally talk to him like, to be honest, I'm conflicted. I don't want to throw you to the wolves. I don't want to give up my intelligence either.
I promised you that if you save me, I will increase your power as much as I can possibly cause. Please don't leave me with this one. He is cruel. Please.
DM, is it possible I could ask you to have him roll a persuasion check more for character's sake than anything else?
Yeah.
Or is that a no?
That's gonna be a 31.
Power. I think, you know what? Melinda suddenly sees a whole new road. Power. Of that's really what she wanted. She wanted the ability to see because it gave her power. She's probably learned in class once how the road to powers leads to tribulations and can potentially even lead to one's corruption. She took this patron on as a cure for her plague and in a desperate attempt to not die. It was an easier option than the others before her. And then in this patron, she has found a friend with the he was quite persuasive, and she honestly, her heart might is not completely ice. It's a little soft. Maybe perhaps she can learn to live with power over her intelligence. Perhaps she will live long enough that she will eventually get back her intelligence. So I think with this heavy heart, and me, the player, is like, oh boy, this is spicy. Poor Melinda, the smart one. Am I gonna be able to play her as the smart one after I do this? Or will this kill her? And will I have to roll up my backup character? I do not know. This is the DM I deal with, folks. Ugh. She will look up at the angel. This fiend that you do despise so much. He was created by an angel, and for that I feel he is worth protecting. If I must lose my intelligence to do so, then so be it. But I will keep him.
Mercy, what do you
Um,
have to say?
on Mercy's face is gonna like, the snow is gonna like form into like a big smile, and she's gonna look up at the angel. I think that this one has like a lot of potential. She is merciful.
I cannot say I agree with this one having potential, but I can agree for a certain bit of mercy that you hold for a creature that did not choose to be. Though as dissimilar the angels and demons are, we are created without choice. But you have chosen to call this one a friend. And for that, my judgment for you is not guilty. But as you have chosen an answer, I will display to you what your choice has wrought. I will remove from you all academia and knowledge you have accrued in your long life. Memories of school and learning and lessons from you shall be removed.
While he's saying that, she's wondering if the patron can somehow like get a copy of all those memories, like how he was able to get a copy of all of Hector's memories and then just hide them from her.
A backup file.
Um, you'll watch as he'll go, I could manage something like that, maybe, yes. Uh, I'll try.
Thank you.
As this angel lifts up his sword, as you make that thought, you'll watch as he glances quickly looking down at you, and he'll go, You have stricken a deal against what we have chosen together. For that, an addition to your crime will be added, but not death. I remove from you your ability of sight, Sightseer, as he lifts up his spear and he's going to bring down a ray of light upon you. You'll watch as your charisma and intelligence will flip. But with this, for what you decided to do to retain your thought, you'll lose your vision.
Blind.
You know what? We can work with this.
Cool.
He'll look down at Mercy and he's just going to go, You have a thought on your mind.
It looks like you have already decided, though.
My apologies, little one. As you'll watch as he takes his finger, kind of pokes your cheek a little bit, and pulls his hand back, he's going to say, I am quick to make judgment. So for this, I will give you a chance. I will bestow upon you the ability to be alert to your surroundings. But that is all you will gain in trade for your sight, witch. And you will gain the alert feat,
Ooh.
and that'll actually help you when you're blind.
Ah, interesting.
Because the alert feat, other creatures don't give advantage on attack rolls against you because they can't be seen by you. So just because you can't see them doesn't mean they get advantage on you anymore.
Woo.
As well with the alert feat, you get +5 to your initiative, and you can't be surprised while you are conscious.
All right. So 10 intelligence, 20 charisma until once she's out of here, she's probably gonna totally try to figure out ways to fix this, but
Just
that's
always trying to
not right
weasel
now.
your way out.
Not right now.
You should look at some of the invocations as well, because there might be some that like let you get around not being able to see, possibly.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have Eldritch Sight, so
You could be able to
like,
detect things magic around you. So like if you're following your party and you can see their magic items and stuff like that, you can follow them. That could certainly be helpful.
honestly, I'm totally down for the blind woman who can still see way more than everyone else. So
Oh yeah.
this might actually work.
With
I too totally love just Melinda's cheekiness cost her her sight, and she's just like, yeah, we're gonna figure this out and it's gonna be fine.
so,
My goodness.
1 second.
I still have all my like proficiencies and expertise, right? DM? Oh, he said 1 sec.
Yeah, this brand part's gonna be interesting. Because
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have committed no crimes under Lady Dusk, therefore I've not committed any crime to this angel.
Well,
no.
see, Nick, you get the religious persecution pass.
You're gonna be a fucking martyr, my dude.
It might be true. I don't know.
They're
Look,
just gonna give you a slap on the wrist, but then
I will
immediately
say,
put an ice pack on it.
Brand does not like the fact that this angel could just decide to determine what is right and wrong for punishments that we are not being accused of. Our original punishment being accused of working with
Oh,
Hector.
I was accused of my original punishment.
Yes.
This
my
thing,
original thing.
this thing can actually like totally tapped into Melinda and the patrons like conversation.
I'm curious also as to why you would let the rat go. I'm curious of that decision.
I can say right now if we have the time.
Oh, if you want to. Oh, you don't have the
question,
time.
DM.
Angel, I said nothing. Please forgive me.
Do I still keep all my proficiencies and expertise? Like, I know the modifiers will be changed, but
I'm going to say, since he removed your academia, no. I think you should rebuild from Warlock up,
okay.
including being more acclimated now to wearing armor, if you'd so wish to.
Oh yeah, she already had proficiency with like leather armor.
Oh.
You're right. She just I meant to buy that in the town. Never mind, it's too late now. But
So, with that, as he lets you go back over Melinda, and he ushers you back blind to your group, he's going to say, "Now, for you. You have accepted an aspect of yourself from a false deity, and for that I wish to speak to you."
A false deity.
He is going to hold his hand towards you and then point over towards the ground beneath his feet.
Brandon's gonna slowly is gonna just casually kind of walk over. To look at where he's pointing, or to, I guess, go onto his hand to kind of get wherever I need to.
You,
Does
as
that
I'm
make sense?
what? Wait,
Okay.
sorry,
No, I was
repeat
just
that.
making sure. I was just making
Repeat
sure.
that. Repeat that. I didn't hear at all what you
Oh,
said because I
okay.
zoned out really hard. I'm so sorry.
Bran will kind of just casually walk over to wherever he's pointing, like whatever the angels want him to do. Casually, just kind of.
For your trial, little elf, you have committed a life devoted to another. Each of your choices made to assist those around you and to commit acts of mercy. For you, I have noticed no crime other than that of assisting a murderer. But you have committed a crime that others have not seen you commit. You have committed a crime of gluttony. He's going to look down at you. He is going to say, with your cursed blood, you seek out the lives of many and wish to drain the very blood from their body to fulfill your dark hunger, and a sense of pride has overwhelmed you. I will present in front of you a woman. Um, you're going to see appear in front of you uh, the woman that worked at the bar that you guys stayed in, the inn. Lori, standing there. You're going to watch that it looks like she has like a gash on her neck and she is bleeding. He is going to say, you will make a choice. You may drain this one of her blood and put her pain at ease, or you may heal her. But understand, your option will come with a cost. Because for whatever choice you make, 5 others may take her place in this trial. Do not be quick to assume that helping one will be the correct option. As he's going to lean back into his chair.
So I either finish her off.
You either
I
commit an act of mercy or you commit a merciful act. You may
how
also
bad is the wound?
make a choice of your own choosing, if you wish that it is better than the ones I have presented you with.
How bad is her injuries?
You can see that she has blood like spurting from the neck. She is heavily injured. It looks like she was attacked by a small knife, but it was able to cut a large artery on her neck, and she is dying quickly. You could attempt to end her life, or even perhaps turn her, or you could attempt to heal her, closing the wound. But he has warned you that doing that might cause repercussions.
I'm going to go over to her as I'm going to kneel down with my holy symbol in one hand. So I'm going to I'm going to hold her hand. This is not my choice to make. Your choice is with you wish to continue. Just nod if you wish to. If not, make sure he is swift and painless, merciful.
As you talk to her, as she attempts to talk, you'll hear her go as blood begins to spurt from her mouth.
Just nod yes, you wish to be merciful, and nod no, you wish to be.
You're cutting out, so I have no idea what your options
Okay.
are.
Now your mic.
Now your mic.
Nick, you're fully cut out.
Ooh.
Dead.
Nick, you're fully cut out.
Oh, he
He's
just
not
left
in here.
the room.
I,
No, I
I,
yelled. No, we have the same room. Like
Uh,
our rooms are next to each other, so I just yelled it through the hall.
Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
yes.
Am I good? Okay. Nod yes if you wish to pass on to the afterlife painlessly and swiftly. Nod no if you wish to continue the life you live. Did you get that?
She's going to look at you, and Alright, just as she's about to move her head, you watch as she begins to pass out from the pain and fall into your arms. The option is left to you.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. And heal her.
As you cast Cure Wounds, and you heal her back to life. You watch as she gets back up, you watch as the blood begins to subside, she'll look around. She's going to look at you and she's going to smile and she's going to say, "Thank you." And as she says those words, you'll watch as a beam of light comes raining down from his spear as he points it down at her, and you'll watch as she explodes. As you'll watch as you're rained with cartilage and blood and bile as she covers you, as he's going to take his spear and slam it back into the ground. He's just going to look at you. And this time, Mercy, he's not going to look to his side.
Brand is just going to look covered in kind of blood, kind of take like a handkerchief and kind of wipe his glasses a bit, then back on and just stare directly to the angel's eye. You asked for my choice and decision. I did. My lady's words. Let people choose how they die. But she did not get the choice as she has passed out, so I did not deem it worthy. So I gave her a second chance. She can do whatever she wants with that second chance of life. If she wishes to kill herself, that is her decision. Unlike you, I will not judge her. It is her right to choose.
You watch as again the pregnant pause is emanating the room. The angel is going to look down to Mercy. He is going to say, "I want to hear what you have to say. But understand before you speak, my choice has already been made."
I don't see anything wrong here.
The angel,
Her hands are gonna be clasped together, like up in front of, well, her flurries of snow will be like conjoining together in front of her chest.
he's going to look at you and then look back at Bran.
You wanted my truth. My truth. I feel as I have done nothing wrong. If you feel so and wish to strike me
Before
down
you
as
finish
guilty,
talking, you'll watch as he snaps his fingers. And you'll see standing before you an older dark elf man. You'll see him holding a bottle of liquor up towards the air, pouring it down his throat. You're going to watch as he points it towards you and he's going to say, "What the fuck are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be home?" The fuck am I doing
Brand's
here?
gonna kind of just be silent.
Wait. I remember. You didn't save me, did you? Because I wasn't nice. Is that really how you do it, Father? You don't save bad people, only the nice ones.
I had no choice in your decision, Father. That was Dusk's choice.
Dusk. Dusk, dusk, dusk. I never got to hear all your talking of dusk, and I'm thankful for it. And then you'll watch as he disappears. The angel's going to look down at you, and he's going to go. The apparition made a point that I am going to leave as your judgment. Perhaps you should rethink your ideas of good and evil, and be more open to saving those worth saving and those that are not. For that your judgment is cast, and a curse for you will come to bear. You will lose insight into those who are good and evil. A line between the two for you will be broken, including for yourself. This will perhaps cause you to slip into madness, misunderstanding yourself as being good or evil, and it will be up to your wisdom to decide if you are doing the right thing. Though with this I do perhaps send you into the world a monster. You will be a monster of your own making, for free will was your choice. And you'll watch as a beam of light will strike down, as you will have disability or disadvantage on all insight checks.
Okay.
And then he'll send you back. And finally, oh sorry.
You see Bran kind of walk back, everyone. Still standing kind of strong, but in a face of disgust and annoyance. A very disgust and something. I would say, Hector, you've never seen Bran make any sort of face like this to you any time in his life.
Yeah.
No
to
matter
be fair,
what you have told to him, nothing.
Melinda,
This
you
is
can't
a
see her face at
general.
all.
That's fair. This is a genuine dislike.
you've disagreed with me, but this is you never disliked me.
Yes.
But now it's time for the main event.
You,
Alright, time to get into character.
Hector, Verity, Angel of Honor.
He walks forward. And,
When you were
he's gonna
created, side by side with truth,
Yes.
prepared to do everlasting battle, as well as everlasting saving of the people of this world. You made a choice to always stand by your honor. But you have fallen from your path. Now, due to the loss of the truth as a part of you, your inability to trust or your ability to trust too much has caused you to become an angel that has fallen from light. Before this trial even begins, you will be reverted to your human form, for you are not worthy the body of an angel. And you'll watch as he returns you to the body of a human.
Yes. He's, but he's also gonna kneel before him, like
I can tell that before I do this trial, you wish to speak. And I will give you the chance to do so, but understand I know that you are terrible at persuading.
and I know that as well. But I will tell you exactly what I know and what I don't. And I know that I have done terrible things. I know that I have done evil. I know that I betrayed you. I betrayed the angels. And I know that I know that almost nothing I say can shift you or change you. But I will do it anyway.
You come before the angel of justice,
Yes.
declaring guilt.
No. Well, yes. But guilt shouldn't. One. I gotta get actually. I know my sins. I just want a chance to live past them, to make up for them.
You
But
put your life on the line before others or yourself.
I'd put my life on the line for anyone standing here.
Then you should put your life on the line for everyone, as he's going to slam his fist down on the arm of the chair, and you guys are going to hear a boom as the metal clashes against stone. You guys will watch as a light shockwave will wreck through the room. As he looks down at you, he's going to put one finger down, pressing it into the stone. You'll watch as the radiant heat begins to burn into the stone, leaving an indent in this ancient marbled chair. As he looks down at you, he's going to say, I give you the option to sacrifice your life and energy to revive this city. Before you speak, I want you to understand you will be brought back, but your powers of an angel will be removed forever. You will be returned to a young age of a human, no older than 18, and you will be forced to live a mortal life. All heavenly power and all remembrance of you in this world as an angel will be gone. The songs written of you will be unwritten and changed. And your brother and your friend, Truth and Trust, will never remember you.
Will I remember?
You will remember everything.
That I will remember everything, was it?
Everything.
Okay, so and then Hector will. There's a specific way he has to do this.
Like, what do you mean?
If he's killing himself, is there a specific way he has to do it?
No. You can, it's all up to character choice.
Well,
Flavor your own death.
Before you do anything, though, he's going to look at Mercy and he's going to go, "For this trial, Mercy, I will give you the choice to bestow upon Hector one thing in his new life, a thing that you will now be allowed to decide."
What is it that you mean?
You may bestow anything from the ranges of a weapon to protect himself with, down to the simplest of love.
Mercy's gonna walk forward then towards Hector, and she's gonna look at him. What is it then that you would want?
Ooh, I have to think about this one. So wait. Again, his agreement, would that bring back the other angels? But they just won't remember me, right?
Yep.
The sacrifice. Ooh. Also, would he still be Hector, or would he be someone else when he revives? Like,
Um, you're not sure.
this is kind of like a
You'll remember
tricky question.
everything. That you'll know.
Yeah, but it would
But
be more like a reincarnation, and I wouldn't be like obviously a reincarnation just with all the
I'm
memories.
going to be rolling actually on the reincarnation chart.
Oh, that's I figured that's what you were gonna do. So ooh, I gotta think. Hector's like a selfless person, somewhat. So what would it be? Also, this. Also, I gotta think of something that'd be useful to the party, but not.
Well, I mean, do what you do. We'll work around it.
And what would
What would Hector?
these are the choices of all our decisions, even though they are even if they are positive or negative. Braun still feels like he chose the right choice. I don't care what Angel says.
I'm still reeling. None of those choices were good to me.
Yeah. Well, at least it wasn't the one
Hmm.
where you die instantly. I honestly figured that one would have been the like just the academic. I figured that would have been the one like
That's what I was kind of thinking too.
because you rejected the angel's help and the demon's help.
So I will spoil the reason why picking just to be an academic would have killed you because it was selfish.
That's fair.
It was picking just for you. Okay, save my life, and that's it.
Honestly, that's how Melinda normally operates, but I just felt like she actually had a real connection going on with the patron, which is why she's like, I can't just throw him to the wolves.
Right.
Dang. Gotta be real. If you picked anything else, Mercy would have been upset.
Yeah, Mercy. If Mercy's upset, you pretty much insta die. That's
I'm still kind of reeling over this new build, but it's gonna be an interesting. Melinda's gonna be pretty sore over losing her intelligence, and unless like I don't know how her losing her mind works, like if she just got amnesia all of a sudden, or if she just got her academia stripped away and that's it. Well, frick, she still has her spell book. She just
also
can't use it.
okay. So here's the thing. The team won't remember Hector at all. Like never. Like never
The
met him.
demon will. The
Wait.
patron?
Would the demon know? I'm asking Ty this.
I'm
So-
kind of I kind of like the idea that the patron just remembers
No.
way more than he should about the
Uh,
party, and he just chooses not to say anything.
I will say you guys will remember Hector. He didn't declare that, but just so that's known, everyone in this room will
Okay.
remember who Hector is.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
anyone that Hector really cared about or cared about Hector and all of like the fame or anything he may have had is going to be wiped out. All angels will also
Hey, at least
remember
we won't
Hector,
forget Mayor.
except
We
for the
won't
two
forget
being
Mayor Hector.
resurrected.
Mm.
Mayor Hector is not a different, not you. Mayor Hector is Reggie.
It's Reggie, but the joke is because he because it was just a way to say fuck you to Hector. um. All right. I gotta think of what he would want from from Mercy here. Um. All right. Yeah, I don't know if this will be possible, but he's gonna ask. I'd like to be strong enough in my next life to protect those around me.
Ooh.
Mercy's going to um
Katie, I'm gonna message you.
oh what
Now I'm gonna think about how Hector does it. Mm, mm. I'm thinking like samurai shit here. He's coming in seppuku. Though he doesn't have like a samurai sword, so it doesn't work quite like that. But you know what? It's a sword. It works. Or he'll just do the simple like turn the sword red, stab himself because he does have a sword.
It will seem like you're not needed to end your life just this moment, unless that's the way you'd like to do it. There's also one more trial left before this trial is done too.
He's
So
not gonna kill himself now, but
yeah,
if
yeah,
he
yeah,
has to, when
yeah.
he does it,
it's
that's
just
the thing.
immediately, like before Mercy even speaks.
I mean, I mean, I will admit, I was actually just tempted to just have him do it right then, but because that just seems like a Hector move. But
So
he,
Mercy's going to stand up more straight and start moving her wings that are made out of ice and snow. I think that can be done. And she's gonna nod and then fly up towards the angel.
As you do, he's going to just go, yes, Mercy.
He would like the ability to help his friends and be strong enough. I think that you should give him the power to do so.
Understood. You may sit again once at my side.
And then Mercy will smile and sit back down.
You will be given the power to aid your life. The memories of your life and what has been done will continue to stay locked away, and only through pain and sadness will they be unlocked with time, and perhaps by the end of your life, they will return to you. You will continue to remember this group, for you have been given a task by an unknown individual beyond even my sight. But I can see there is power amongst your group to aid your kind. You are not required to act upon your guilt until the last trial has been given. Mercy,
yes,
come to me and we may speak. Would you like to go to secret chat? And he's going to look at you. He's going to say, "What is your trial?"
He's gonna look up at him and, well, you have showed them all acts of mercy. And so, in exchange for that, then she's gonna think for a minute. I think that they should all complete their own acts of mercy in the world.
Interesting.
But I think that they have a lot to learn. And it's going to take them all some time. I can tell. They will have to realize on their own how to show others mercy.
Your trial interests me. Sit back down, and I will declare it to the rest.
Wait.
You're good.
Out of character, is he gonna tell them?
Yes, then I'm sending you with them.
Oh.
But it's going to be like a surprise to Mercy kind of thing, just like he hasn't said that he's sending you with them yet, but since you're like, here's a good idea, then he's going to be like, you're going with them, and you're going to be like, All right.
Hello.
For this final trial, Mercy has decided that you will all go into this world, and each of you must commit an act of mercy.
Yes.
But I believe she will explain it better.
Go.
Is Kitty talking? I can't hear her.
No, I didn't. I'm typing Thai because
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just making
So
sure my internet
suspenseful
wasn't
here.
down while giving us important
Say.
speech.
I was like, but I'm worried about this. I'm also worried about what Hector's gonna become.
All right. I'm going to retcon that because I misunderstood what Katie had told me. So we're going to wipe out what I had just said.
I'm gonna cry.
Retcon.
We're retconning. Everyone forget? You guys forgot?
Forgot what?
Cool.
What are you talking about, dude?
The last trial will be a difficult one. For this trial, you will take under your wing an angel made from an angel. You will attempt to keep her safe as she watches over you, and you watch over her. For I leave with you, Mercy, as he'll place his hand in front of your chair, holding it out for you to step inside.
She'll kind of hesitate, like looking up at him, and then she'll step in his hand.
He'll take you and gently place you down into the group. For once there was an angel amongst your group, but after this day there would be none. But I leave you with one to ensure that the strength of heaven and Celestia itself will reside amongst you and keep you on the proper path.
Are we supposed to say yes?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was waiting.
Oh, okay.
No one
Hector-
responded.
Hector
Melinda
will
just
be like,
nods.
Hector will be like, in my next life, I will serve you. As he kind of bows to Mercy.
um,
Mercy will tilt her head, but
I
then
will ask: has Melinda been able to use her Eldritch Invocation to her invocation to use detect magic to basically keep track of the angels?
yes,
Okay, so yeah, she can totally find Snow or Mercy
yes.
and like nod.
What were you saying though, Katie?
Mercy just tilts her head at Hector, but then will nod.
With this, trials come to an end. And now an execution will be laid to bear. As I'm confused who left.
Dang.
Who was in
Who's
here?
that?
Oh, it was
Oh,
Nico.
it was Nikos. I think Nikos just. I think Nikos is like in a like a.
As he
Sorry.
stands up, he is going to say, Hector, Angel Verity, the Angel
Yes.
of Honor, I find you guilty in the name of the high heavens. Your life and energy as a celestial being will now be taken from you at the center of your greatest fallacy. I couldn't think of a cool bad word.
Greatest failure, maybe.
Greatest failure. Thank you. Failure. You'll watch as he lifts up his spear. He'll strike light around all of you guys again, bringing you down to the bottom of the crater. You're going to watch as he picks up this door that was sticking at the bottom of this pit of skeletons. He's going to lift it up. From it, he is going to rip this key out from it. He is going to place it down in Mercy's hands. He is going to look at all of you and he's going to say, The angel that once resided upon this key is forever gone. He will not be amongst the resurrected at the end of this execution. But everyone else in the city will. As we now put Hector to rest, you may say your last words before the end of your trial, Angel.
May I have words to everyone?
Yes.
He's gonna like oh. Alright, someone has to write this down for for Nikos, because this is gonna be the last words to Reggie. It's just gonna be like
Ariana, are you a good typer?
Yes.
Cool.
Well,
Thank you.
right now I'm literally eating a lollipop, so it's a little mitigated, but I'll do my best.
I'm
want me
also
to
willing
type?
to record. We're all gonna record.
yeah, he's just gonna say to Reggie. He's just gonna be like, sorry I got off on the wrong foot. I no, I'm not the greatest with words, but I wish the best for you. and then he's and then he's gonna turn to now I don't need any recordings. Then he's gonna turn to Father Bran, and he's going to be like, I know we've gotten into quite a bit of sorry, he's gonna turn to Father Bran and be like, I know we've gotten into quite a bit of disagreements over religion and other things. But I have to say, I've respected you, and well, if there's any last words that are fitting for you, would be Gratius Lunus.
Gratius.
And then he's going to turn to Felix and he goes, I know you think I'm a right bastard. You might be right. But I'm the one that found you. And I wish you the best. And Melinda, take what the angel took from you as, well, not to play with fire. But I have nothing more to say.
If Felix could, he'll just like, as he's kind of like walking to Melinda, just kind of like purr and just kind of like nuzzle like your legs as you're like walking away. He's sad kitty. He's sad kitty today.
He's sad kitty. See, he did a lot. He Sundere kitty.
he's like the you're like his annoying brother he never had.
I mean, look, I'm not dead. I'm just good. I'm gonna be back as a different person. But he's gonna be like, fine, bring the execution then. As he walks forward with open arms, like walks towards the angel with open arms.
As you walk forward with open arms, he is going to take from you your scythe and your hammer.
Wasn't it an axe?
It was an axe.
Yeah, we said hammer, then we turned it to an axe.
The scythe he is going to hold up, and he is going to throw it up into the sky. As he does so, he's going to take the hammer. As he looks down at all of you and Hector, he is going to say, with this, the angel Verity comes to an end. I give you all a choice. You remember this angel as he was to all of you, or you may forget if the pain and loss of a friend is too much to bear. Declare now your choice as a yay for keeping the memories, or a nay for losing them.
Yay. Linda says it with no hesitation.
Yay.
Yay.
He'll look at Reggie.
Reggie says yay.
So be it. Angel of Verity. He's going to look at you, and before you say another word, he's going to snap your hammer. You guys will watch as Hector turns to dust. As he does so, you guys will watch as the hill beneath you, the canyon beneath you, begins to mound, as all of you are lifted up into the ground. Each of you will watch as buildings begin to reverse in time and pull themselves back into place. You'll watch as some of the floating stones over near the large fortress will begin to lift back up to the sky as chunks of building are pulled back to and fro. You'll watch as bodies begin to return, standing forthright, skeletons standing in place as the powder and dust coming from Hector's form begins to return them to a previous state. As this town begins to revert to the very spot it was over 100 years ago. As I roll a D100,
Wow.
Oh boy, I'm ready to see what I'm revived as with all my memories. And would I also have memories of a life that I've
Would you
now
class
lived?
be a paladin?
I'm
no,
gonna assume my class is gonna be free to what I want it to be.
it's going to be free to what I roll it to be.
Oh, he's
Oh.
also rolling
Oh
class.
yeah.
Mhm.
Wait,
Wait,
isn't
no,
it
that's not what the
being?
spell does.
Yeah, I thought
Yes,
the
yeah,
spell just
yeah,
does
Katie,
your,
yeah.
does your race.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I already know it. I was trying to make it seem like I was going to roll for it.
But Mercy chose the class. That's
I
the
know.
thing that Mercy's giving. What?
I know. Also, everyone on the stream could hear this too. Just trying to be a
They're
punk.
not, they're not supposed to listen into secrets. So if
Yeah,
you're
that's true.
listening to this, this is illegal.
This is illegal. Katie will kill you, and then she'll give you a hug.
And you'll have no mercy.
No mercy.
Um,
All right.
for the record, no, I'm just gonna cry.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't know why we went to secrets then.
It's okay, because I'm gonna give you an actual thing, so you don't have to worry. So I'll throw them off the scent. All right, I have to go back down.
Bye.
This choice, no matter what. Like,
So,
okay, so what am
as
I?
you're standing next to you, Reggie, as you're standing there, you'll look next to you as one of the skeletons will shamble into a similar shape as you. You'll watch as the body begins to form up and donning light robes, similar to those you might recognize from your town. You'll watch as a young halfling, a bit younger than you, will form. As this halfling forms, and you look around, Hector,
Oh, I'm a halfling.
you're a
Oh.
hobbit.
Wow.
To what class? Am I gonna find that out?
Your name will be Hector Bravefellow.
Pretty good last name.
It's a pretty good
That's
wrestler.
yeah.
I gotta
Pretty
think
good
of a
last name.
different voice. I think I'll
That's
just
a
go
killer
Scottish.
last name there.
As he looks down at you, he's going to say, Young brave fellow, you do not know who I am as of yet. But Mercy has given you a chance. With the power of innate magic and a bit of power from heaven to assist in your path, as you are a native of the town of Pipple. You will be made anew. With this, he's going to, as time is still kind of stopped, as like Hector Bravefellow isn't really moving. He's not really fully functioning yet. He's like almost frozen in time next to Reggie. You'll watch as this angel looking at all of you who are not frozen in time is going to say, if it were my choice today, none of you will have lived. But Mercy has decided what I could not without judgment. I will now leave this land. If I ever return, deem it an ill omen, for your lives will be forfeit. You, the one who has free will, understand that this town that you have come to does indeed harbor those that may aid you in curing the disease of the city of Talon. But within this young Mercy, a similar power resides in a smaller scale, but she may be able to protect you from the disease and the plague of this world. You should still seek to aid this town, for there are still, with time, resurrected issues as well as blessings to the city of Pipple. I bid you all farewell. You'll watch as he reaches a spear up to the sky, as he's going to zip up into the sky very quickly, as you guys hear a bolt of radiant energy as he flies up and the heavens will part. As he leaves, Mercy, you'll find yourself standing around all of these, some discontented and some um, okay off individuals.
Uh, so it's a question. I have all my memories of being Hector.
Not
Like,
right now.
not right now.
Right now, you will remember yourself as a person I'll explain a little bit in a moment. But at the moment, time is still frozen for you guys until the whole lighting of heaven thing goes away. At least for the.
Oh no! I get that, but I guess do I know the people around me? I guess was my question.
You'll
Do
know
I?
Reggie.
Oh, I'm not
as the
having
one
a
that
good
knocked
day.
on the door of your house.
Uh, okay.
But yes, Mercy, continue.
Mercy's gonna look at everyone in the party now, and then look back up towards the sky, kind of hovering as she's flying. Um, well, I guess I have to stay with you all to help you.
That is understandable. If you wish to help.
Well, I have to stay here anyways to make sure you all complete your last trial. But if you need me to do anything, you simply can ask. And then she's gonna look down at her form, which is just a bunch of swirling snow and a dress. And then she's gonna shake her head a bit, as she's gonna float down to the ground. And as she's doing so, she's gonna form a body for herself, making it solidly of snow, and then forming clothes for herself made of snow. And then as she's finishing, they'll solidify into a small elf form, and she'll then just be holding her dagger between her hands, and she'll look um, at the party still, waiting.
And we wait for eternity.
Shh. Well, I am Father Bran Delma, worshipper of dusk. Might just be the Wi-Fi issue. Just kind of new Wi-Fi, and a
The
lot of people
weather
using.
over here at Hamburg is also not so hot.
Yeah, and
It's rainy and windy.
It might just be because Father Bran's quiet, and I gotta speak
I
up a
don't know.
bit.
I've been able to tell what you've been saying.
Well,
Yeah.
Can you increase the sensitivity on your end so that it picks up
I'll
like
just speak a bit
quieter
louder.
sounds?
I think I speak in a very hushed tone.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
issue.
Like Father Brown is very calm, so it doesn't always pick up.
Yeah. I am Father Bran Delmarev of Lady Dusk. I will let my friends introduce themselves as they wish, but what name shall we call you? See?
Well, you can call me as you wish to, but she'll look at her hands that are no longer made of snow. You could also call me Snow, if it is easier for you.
I see. Well, I will let my friends introduce themselves if they wish.
Melinda will take over, her newfound charisma just kind of taking over. She says, "Yes, you can call me Melinda. Snow is such a pleasant to meet you."
Snow is gonna.
Her grin is a little, it's almost like an evil smirk, but not quite.
Well, Snow is gonna like turn to you, and she's gonna smile pretty brightly.
And yeah, she is looking directly at you, even though she's supposed to be blind. Like, she can somehow still see you.
Oh, um, well, Snow won't notice this really, as she's just going to smile. It is nice to meet you, Melinda. Um, then she's gonna like kneel down and like hold out a finger towards the cat.
I will. Hmm, I will sit in my spot. I see the finger, but I just do not approach.
She'll just tilt her head, continuing to just reach one of her fingers out, and she'll look up at the rest of the group.
We are a bit on edge from what has just happened. I apologize for all of us.
You do not need to apologize for stuff that you cannot help. And the angel justice has given mercy to all of you. So there is no need to worry anymore. Also, Snow will look at Reggie and she'll smile a bit too and nod.
Am I unfrozen?
Not just yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I know. I'm sorry. I'm
You're
not
good.
trying to be impatient. I just don't know.
You're good. I'll let you know. Trust me. Katie, if you could answer my message really quick.
Nobody needs to know.
You wish to mercy? Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna have to think
Wait,
on
what
this
did you
3.
say?
If you wish to call it mercy, yes.
It is what it is. Yes?
I will have to learn how I'm going to play Hector Bravefellow.
I guess you are one definitely. With mercy, I would not argue. He has it. So I am thankful that to judge you put a lot of his prideful opinions on the matter.
Um, Snow is gonna stand up. I know nothing about. All I know is that he has given you mercy by letting you all have a second chance. And then she's gonna look at the key in her hand that she is holding. But now I think it's time for us to continue with whatever you were doing. And she's gonna walk over to where Hector stands frozen. And she's gonna place in his hands the key.
As that key hits your hand, Hector Bravefellow, you remember a life that you had within the city here. A little memory for Hector would have popped up at this moment, but to explain the party, just a fun little story bit. Hector's name would have come, originally at the beginning of his choosing, from what seemed to be the only remnant of a nameplate in this town. That nameplate that he now fills the body of that very person. But the misspelling was pronounced as Brightfellow originally. But now Hector Bravefellow, the name that was born upon the angel, is here. Hector Bravefellow, you will have lived a simple life here as a little bit of a pickpocket and thief.
Oh.
Um, but imbued with you, into you, imbued into you will be a bit of essence from all of the lives that were ended here, as well as a bit of essence from the key itself. You will be a rogue.
Ooh, am I an arcane trickster?
No,
Or,
No, you're not.
ooh, what am I?
you're a rogue of the Phantom.
Ooh. check out Rogue of the Phantom. But...
And
It's in
with
Tasha, so 5v2.
5e tools, and
Oh,
with
that one made it to Tasha.
with
Yep.
that, we're going to end session because there's so much shit I have to write now. So,
And a lot of,
I didn't
to
even...
be fair,
would you like to say something? Would you like to say
I
something?
still need to rework Melinda the Blind. Hey, I didn't even notice you changed that.
Yeah, Tyler, if you'd like to say one thing before the session ends, yes, you can.
Yeah, that was gonna be like, what? I didn't even get to like
I'm
actually
sorry.
play the new
Well,
Hector.
I just wanted to give you a chance to get some story bit before you like maybe made a choice to speak or anything like that. Because I know I haven't given you anything yet.
That's a thing. Yeah, you haven't given me anything besides that I would know that Reggie was the guy who knocked on my door, you said?
Yeah, Reggie came to your door a few days ago and was just like, "Hey, I want to burn this place down."
Oh, okay, okay. You know what?
I wanna.
I might want to say, you know what? You know what? I will say that. He'll just look to Reggie and go, "Hey, aren't you the bastard that tried to say that you want to burn my house down? Like, what the hell, man?"
And with that, let's get a PP boy goodbye.
Yes.
As PP Boy says, "Whoo, we gang. Angels are not always the greatest to listen to."
Cry.